everybody, my name is 711 and welcome to the final battle of the regular season of the Pokémon Battle Association. So finally we are going to battle Jordan, and so here's the thing, guys. With this battle, with this being the last battle of the season, I know that it is incredibly important that we win this battle. Essentially, I have a very bad differential, and so if I win, I'm in. If I lose, then I will probably be out. Not guaranteed, but I'll probably be out because of my poor differential. So, without further ado, if you look at Jordan's team, I see that I absolutely need Stealth Rock up on the field. I did not prepare for the Dusk Noir. We'll see how that goes. I decided to bring a physical Cradilly, because physical Cradilly can take out the Suicune and the Magnezone and the Hippowdon if I play my cards right. So let's jump into this battle and let's see how this goes. So this is the final battle, and we're finally going to battle Jordan. So he sends out the Hippowdon. Okay, very interesting, Hippowdon. And I lead with Chansey because I realized that I could pretty much handle whatever he wanted to send out, and I wanted to set up my Stealth Rock. I see that there's nothing on his team that can get rid of Stealth Rock that I can see. So we trade rocks, which is, well, it's okay, I guess. And I know that this Hippowdon is very, very tanky, so I'm going to start Seismic Tossing, and he goes for Roar. And who comes in but Cradilly, who was my plan from the beginning to handle this guy. So I saw that he has Roar, and so with that in mind, it's not the best idea to go for Swords Dance. So I go for the Seed Bomb, and look how much damage that was. That was a critical hit, and so I'm off to a fairly good start now. And here comes Staraptor, and I can't go for close combat because Dusk Noir is around. I can't go for Brave Bird because Magnezone is around. But I do go for close combat because I figured he's probably going to sack off the Hippowdon at this point. That critical hit really was a bad... It was just a very bad thing that happened for Jordan. So yeah, he decided to sack it. In comes the Suicune, and maybe he wants to go for some setting up shenanigans. So I send in Cradilly, and Pointed Stones, he goes for an Ice Beam. Look how much damage this Ice Beam does. It's hardly doing anything. So I'm feeling pretty good right now, especially because Cradilly can take all of the Scalds in the world from this Suicune. So I'm feeling pretty good right now. And he sends in Dusk Noir. And so this is the guy that I did not prep for whatsoever. But I do have some offensive powerhouses on my team. I did kind of expect Suicune to stay in and go for Calm Mind, but as you can see, that didn't happen. So now Cradilly is going to come back, and I decided, you know what, I'm just going to bop this Dusk Noir as hard as I can. That's my plan. And so I see that he has Infestation, and most Dusk Noirs are a physical set, so this Intimidate is going to be very, very helpful in hurting this Dusk Noir. Since I am now trapped from the Infestation, I realize that the best thing that I can go for right now is the Volt Switch. So yes, I went for discharge first because I wanted to scout, see what he could do to me. And so there's a discharge, and there's the paralysis. And now that power punch is really not going to do much. I see that the discharge did under half. So that is very, very key to note. It maybe did about 30%. So he does switch at this point, and in comes the Magnezone. And so I believe this was the turn that I went for the Volt Switch. Yeah, there's the Volt Switch. And so that actually does a little more damage than I thought it would. I thought that they were especially bulky, but I guess I'm wrong. And so you know what? I can set up on this Magnezone because I'm forgetting one very, very important aspect. Flash Cannon. I don't know how I completely and utterly forgot about Flash Cannon. And there's a special defense drop just for a spit in the eye. And there's a Swords Dance. So now he's able to KO Cradilly. And so I know that this was a very, very bad situation. So Dusknoir is paralyzed in the back, and I can recover on that. So I just switch into Chansey because I know that I can live any hit from this guy. So there's a Flash Cannon, and that doesn't do anything. So he switches at this point, which means he doesn't have Volt Switch, which is interesting. Dusknoir is going to come in. I cannot touch this Dusknoir. I have Seismic Toss, Soft Boiled, Stealth Rock, something else. I forget. Probably Heal Bell? Question mark. So I can't touch Dusknoir. And he's free to go for a Power Punch now. And that's what I'm predicting him to do. And obviously this Dusknoir was meant to take on this Chansey that I have, because Pain Split is going to recover a lot of health because Chansey has a lot of health. And then there's the Infestation, so I can't switch, and he can Power Up Punch all he wants. So he switches into Suicune at this point. And so I get some more of that going on. And so I go for the knockoff. Now, he probably predicted me to go for the knockoff on something. And so I guess a bold Suicune is a pretty good thing to do. So there's a Scald. And I figured he would go for Scald. He does get the burn, which is highly, highly unfortunate. And with Chansey around, he is able to set up some Calm Minds. And this is getting kind of scary here, because with all this free setup, he could potentially sweep. Mega Magnetric wouldn't be able to do much, etc., etc. So my best chance here is I have to switch as soon as possible. I really should not have gone for Soft Boiled there. That could have potentially I could have potentially lost the game right then and there. So Mega Magnetric comes in. He goes for another Calm Mind. So now this Suicune is at +2 special attack, +2 special defense. And so this is monstrous. And I really need a crit here if I have any chance of winning. And I get a critical hit. Oh my goodness. So down goes the Suicune. And now I am in a somewhat good position. So I decide to go for Overheat, and that takes out the Magnezone. That was not the smartest play, but that's just one less Pokemon to have to worry about, if you know what I mean. So in comes the Medicham. And I designed my Sableye specifically for this Medicham, because just by typing, I resist both stabs, and I can burn this Mega Medicham. So I'm in a pretty good situation here. Nothing happens with Fake Out, but he actually goes for Bulk Up. He actually has a plan against this Sableye that I have. So there's a Will-O-Wisp. And so that Will-O-Wisp is going to put in some work. The Bulk Up means that he's now at pretty much regular attack stat now, but the burn is going to whittle it down substantially. So with Prankster, I'm able to go for some recovering. That Ice Punch does do over half. Thankfully, due to the Citrus Berry, I'm able to live a few more hits. But I think that this is just going to be a recover stall for a little while yet, as he does go for the Bulk Up, because you know what, he just needs all that extra attack in order to break through Sableye. And here comes another Ice Punch. Look how much that does. That almost KOs. There's a knockoff which does some more health, and a Sucker Punch because a Recover wasn't going to recover enough at that point. And so there's the Ice Punch, and I lose my first Pokemon, Sableye. So now this is a 5-3 battle in my favor. Medicham is about to go down. In comes Staraptor. And Staraptor gets a lot of health lost. So I went for Quick Attack here, and I know that he could have read me like a book and gone into Dusknoir, which would be perfectly fine with me, because if he switched, then the next time Mega Medicham would come in, he would lose some health due to Stealth Rock, and he would die to burn the next turn. So in comes Cradilly, and so I'm hoping that this is my chance to set up on Cradilly and win the battle. So this Dusknoir does have the that great move, which is Power Up Punch. So in order for me to survive, I'm going to need a lot of paralysis hacks. And this is where this battle does drag on for a little while, because there is a paralysis, so I get a free recovery of like 56% of my health. So Cradilly is just in here, and he's like, "You can't touch me." This is exceedingly important that I get back up to full health. Hopefully I break out of infestation soon. And there's another paralysis. So that does bode well for me. And so hopefully I can start setting up soon. So here's my opportunity to set up. Here's the Sword Stance. And my attack sharply rose as he goes for a Power Punch. That is starting to do a good bit of damage, and so I need some more paralysis hacks in order for me to take out Dusknoir. Not only take out Dusknoir, but I believe that a regular Bug Buzz is going to do maybe 75% to Cradilly. So that means that with this infestation going on, I do need to keep my health up. That is really important. And with these Power Up Punches racking up, with all these Power Up Punches racking up, that is getting very difficult for me to do. So, Cradilly is here with, like I said, Recover and Sword Stance, Earthquake, and Seed Bomb. The Seed Bomb was mostly for the Hippowdon and the Suicune. Earthquake was for the Magnezone, and Cradilly came this week to sweep, and Cradilly was unable to do that this battle, but he was able to land a critical hit on the Hippowdon, which was really huge, especially because Staraptor came in after that roar, and things were looking a lot better there. A lot better. So there's a Shadow Sneak, which took me off guard completely. I was very surprised about that. So I decide to have Staraptor go Kamikaze and go for Brave Bird. And I'll tell you why. Actually, that didn't even take out the Dusknoir, which is highly surprising. There's a Power Punch. Oh wait, Staraptor and Cradily dropped there. And so now this is a 3-on-2 battle. Dusknoir is about gone at this point. Dusknoir does go for the Shadow Sneak. And this is really interesting. There's a Gooey. Now, this Goodra does go for a Thunderbolt, takes out Dusknoir. This is a special attacking Goodra. However, it was carrying Rock Slide, because Rock Slide was actually enough to one-hit KO. It was able to almost one-hit KO, you know, even with the minus attack nature and all that. But Stealth Rock really helped there, and we defeated Jordan. So, Jordan, you played excellent. The Mega Medicham sweep was almost there. Dusknoir was putting in the work. What really led to your demise, first of all, Stealth Rock was very crucial for your whole team, especially Volcarona. But there are two very big plays. There was the critical hit discharge on a +2 Suicune, +2, 2 Calm Minds. But then also there was the Seed Bomb on Hippowdon, which was extremely crucial because of the because Staraptor came in after that. Staraptor would not have been able to knock out Hippowdon at like half health. So I win. I win, guys, and I move on to the playoffs. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, then like this video and comment. Tell me what you enjoyed, and I will see you guys later. Peace. We are going to the playoffs.